How do you memorize the text when recording videos? It is a lot to remember, and when I started my YouTube channel, I tried it and it was challenging and took me a day or two to learn the text or make a note about the subject I was going to talk about. After a few videos, I thought I cannot carry on keep memorizing the text like this. It's just crazy. When I would remember the text, it took me 2 hours to record, cut and record again, followed by 5-8 hours of editing. Yes, it's a long hours. The 10-15 minutes of videos you watched took me hours from start to finish. After a while, I just burned out and stopped posting videos because it took me all my time to release a 10-15 minutes video. I have tried to create shorter video, but they were not completed with not enough information. Then I watched a couple of YouTubers how they do it and decided to invest in a teleprompter and other type of equipment. Now I write my text and read using a teleprompter, like the video you are watching now. I have bought 3 teleprompters. The first one could have been better. The second one I dropped and cannot replace the glass. When I wanted to reorder, it was out of stock. So I bought another one, which is the one I'm using now. More expensive than previous 2, and I'm glad I did spend more money. I have tried so many teleprompter apps, and as with everything that I invest to improve my YouTube videos, every time I used to say, this is the one that will solve all the problems. But I was wrong. The next challenge was to be able to read and not show you that I'm reading. Although I don't see anything wrong with it, when you write the script, you ensure you cover everything and don't miss out on something important. We need to be more confident in front of the camera, and I have tried to record it without writing a script. The problem was, as soon as I set up camera, lighting and got myself ready to record, I just stared into the camera and forgot what I should talk about. Words disappear and you get stuck. Eventually I record, but when I start editing, and guess what? I don't like what I hear, and it would take me, without exaggeration, about 10 hours to edit, sometimes more. I was in my learning process with YouTube, and still now, after 3 years, it was a lot of errors and frustration. Not as much now, a lot improved, and I did give up few times. If you are following me for a long time, you probably noticed there are times I stop posting videos. As with everything, when you start learning something, it will take time and, of course, money. The most important I found in this journey is to be consistent and patient. Everything takes time. Weight loss takes time, and building muscle takes time, and don't forget about discipline. Looking back on my early days of YouTube, I see my mistakes, and if you have followed me for a long time, you probably noticed that my videos improved sound quality, editing, lighting and thumbnail, etc. Initially I thought I just post videos on YouTube for fun using my phone. But slowly I start spending money on equipment which was not cheap. When I mastered using a simple editing program, I was ready to step up and buy more expensive one. It is the process of learning. I don't have anyone who would edit videos for me or help me with all the analytics and steps before uploading video. You have to set up a lot when you want to create professional videos and go up the ladder on a YouTube. I have tried to hire someone to edit my videos, but again, it is another expense. I was not ready for it, and I'm not even ready now. To hire someone to edit my videos, to be honest, I was not impressive or thought he did a really great job, but it was ordinary, standard, and I wanted something unique. I wanted video to look like I wanted to look. Plus, if someone edits your videos, you have to give all your data. And I don't want to do this. I'm not ready to give all my passwords and photos and some personal stuff. No, I'm not ready for it. And maybe I will, I don't know, but not now. If you want to earn money from YouTube, you have to commit to it 101%. And I do now. Let's see how long I will last, as I have other 2 businesses that are my primarily income. YouTube is not my main income yet, but I'm working towards it. You cannot fail if you are consistent in what you do. I proved this with other 2 businesses and retook another challenge to do the same with YouTube. I take one day at the time and act as it's impossible to fail. Act as it's impossible to fail. I learned this from Earl Nightingale book. I listen to his book every day, and if you want some inspiration, he's the one I highly recommend. There are other motivational books, but Earl Nightingale works for me. I highly recommend to buy his books. It's worth every penny. There is a link in the description below. Today, it still takes a lot of time to post a video from start to finish, but it is easier, and the only time is required is the time and to stick to it. I write my text in the evening, between my clients and patients, in between cooking, and I do this on my iPad that I'm reading now from. I use Grammarly app. Also highly recommend if you just start YouTube channel. English language is not my native language, and sometimes my sentences are not perfect, but the main point is that they make sense and you understand what I'm trying to explain or teach. Do you? Do you like my videos? Let me know. Grammarly app is amazing and it's worth paying a premium. Sometimes I make spelling mistakes on the videos and I used to be very embarrassed about it. But at the end of the day, you are consistent, and who is perfect? We all do grammar mistakes. It is okay. If you start a YouTube channel, don't worry about your grammar or some mistakes you did with the video editing. Most of the time, people don't notice, and if they do, it is okay. You get few comments, but you learn, and we all have to learn. And if your English language is not your native, at least you speak 2 or more languages. Most people would want to talk more than one language. Grammar mistakes, it is the least important when you start a YouTube channel. The most important is the sound. Buy a good microphone. I will add the link below and you can see what microphones I use. I have 2. This is the one and this is the second. This is not the microphones when I start my channel. Previously, I have tried dozen, and I mean dozen. So save your money and buy the one that I use, and you'll be very happy with the quality. It is not cheap, but very good investment if you just starting YouTube channel and you want your channel to grow. The problem is when you start YouTube channel is to start. Most people think too much and too long. Time passes and you are still thinking. Just start and get ready for the bumpy ride. Are you ready? Let me know in the comment below, and thank you very much in advance for likes, and if you are new to my channel, please subscribe. Welcome to SimplyFit London and my new business, Cutting Edge Medical Aesthetics. If you want more videos on these topics, please let me know. Look after your health, look after yourself, because your health is your wealth, your energy. And please don't plan too much and too long. Just start. Thank you for watching. Bye.